If you think YouTube automation is dead in 2026, you're not crazy, you're just looking at the wrong version of it. Because what most people were doing before, copy and paste scripts, recycled visuals, and just hoping that the algorithm would carry them along, but that is exactly what's getting wiped out right now. And the worst part is, people literally spent months building channels that never had a chance in the first place. So in this video, I'm going to be breaking down everything step by step, what's currently working on the platform, what to avoid, so you don't waste months testing the wrong model. Before I get into the video, let's just clear up the obvious. Yes, my right eye is completely bloodshot, and no, I haven't been crying, 100% not. I'm just bunged up, you can literally tell by my voice. But I wanted to drop this video today because I made this deck and it is quite a gem, because we're going to be checking out how YouTube automation is actually working right now in 2026, what changed and what didn't. First and foremost, YouTube automation does not equal just passive income. Let's just kill that fantasy and bury it right now before I get any further. A lot of these gurus, they always market this model as something where you just click a few buttons and you can make thousands. It is the complete opposite. In 2026, the only way you're going to see any success with this business model is all down to your systems. The ones that I see usually quit with this business model in 2026 are the ones that are trying to approach it completely passive, be hands-off as possible, when in reality, to actually learn how to do this, you need to be full hands-on at the start. Even with my channels right now, I really like the ideating process, finding video topics, finding channel ideas. If you don't have an actual passion and desire for this model, it is pointless entering it. So what are the real problems when it comes to YouTube automation in 2026? And in my opinion and experience, doing faceless channels since 2022 and having success along the way, mainly a few of the things would be bad execution with the videos instead of just trying to blame YouTube itself. For example, a few myths that I always see, one of the heaviest ones is saturation. It is the biggest cope when it comes to YouTube automation. There's so many ways you can innovate niches, whether it's bringing new ideas to the table, new thumbnail formats, new editing styles. Saturation is a complete myth. Another main thing that I see with especially newcomers in the space is copy and pasting channels. Say for example, like I would recommend a niche. I would be asked, okay, I'm going to enter this niche, and all the person would do is literally copy the other person's main videos word for word, even the entire script. Say for example, right, a bit of free source. Say you find an outlier video, even in a different niche, but the title format can be applied in your niche. You can take that script, look at the hook, break it down with AI, see why it's working, and then implement that in your next video. As if you're relying on just copying the other competitors in your niche for video topics, there is no chance in hell you'll succeed. You need to find a way, even if you're covering the same topic, approach it from a different angle. Don't literally just reword the title when you post it. Then another main thing that I see is a lot of people being a victim and blaming YouTube instead of their own systems. And by this I mean they post 5, 10, 15 videos, say they only have like 10, 15 views, they think, oh no, YouTube's complete bollocks, it doesn't work, everyone's a complete liar. The only way you can succeed with this is taking daily action. As by simply taking daily action, making sure each video is at least 1% better, you're gonna understand how this business model works, how people can scale multiple channels, monetize 3, 4, 5, 6 channels all at once, posting daily content by actually having a team in place. But the only way you're going to learn how to build a system is by taking daily action. As the 2026 reality check when it comes to this business model is that YouTube didn't get harder, it just got less tolerant overall. And by this, I mean content that used to slide through now gets filtered out quietly. And you're going to see in a minute when I talk about AI slop and how that's completely been reshaping the entire YouTube platform itself. But the reason this is actually a great thing, especially right now with the state of YouTube, originally you may think, oh my god, YouTube is deleting so many channels, no one stands a chance, the business model is completely dead, but it actually makes it easier for people that are willing to think properly. Here we have it, the AI slop reset, and by this I mean AI slop is literally being deleted from the platform. There's been countless articles about it, where billions of views are just being wiped off. The issue isn't AI itself, it's people using AI with no thinking, no intent, and no originality. This is a reset, not a ban, and the great thing about resets, they always create opportunities. So in 2026, what was the actual danger zone, or as I called it, the kill zone with YouTube automation, and what does YouTube classify as low content? I mean, there is countless reasons, but a few would be generic scripts, no original point of view with the videos, and reuse visuals. Especially when it comes down to generic scripts, because they are so easy to spot right now. The reason being, Gemini analyzes billions of YouTube videos nowadays, and if they can clearly tell that you're using a preempted prompt for your scripts, they're going to see that it's not original content, and likely meaning your content and videos will be flagged. As if you're just recycling the same visuals with every single video with a little narration added, this doesn't count as value-based content anymore. Simply putting it, if it looks like your content could have been made from anyone, YouTube would treat it as such. Now you may wonder, what does that even mean? It means you have to find a way to brand and package your videos as unique as possible to you. Say for example, right, you have a channel, say the World War II niche, they got flagged recently, and you saw a lot of channels popping up, but every single video was the same B-roll, same generic voiceover, same captions. You need to find a way to package it unique to your own. But the good thing about this is that you can take what I just said as learnings and lessons and speed run the process. Because now what actually works with YouTube is that original thinking wins, even in boring niches, when it comes down to the intent of your videos, how you frame and structure the videos, the scripts, the thumbnails, the editing itself, and of course, the consistency. Now, before I say this next point, I've got to hold my hands up and actually state this, because I do this every single day. I have the shiny object syndrome when it comes to YouTube. I'll be scanning niches all the time, the fear of missing out, the control of it. But the thing is, in 2026, you don't need a crazy niche to make money, you just need a clear angle within your chosen niche. Simple content still works in 2026 as long as you can frame it properly and solve a real problem. Originality today on YouTube is how you explain your content, not just a topic you pick. And by this I mean the title, thumbnail, editing, voiceover, all coming together to make a clear, concise video. So with those points of the original thinking and how you need to apply that within your content right now in 2026 with this business model, I like to call this the new automation focus. And by this, for you watching, I know you've heard from hundreds of gurus saying, oh my God, you need a VPN, you need an IP, you need to do all this stuff. It is complete bollocks. If you're completely new to this space, all you need to focus on is one format, one niche, and one clear outcome. As simply putting it, one niche, one video, one format beats 10 half-built ideas. And to be fair, even sometimes within my channels itself, I will usually stay into one niche, but occasionally I like to test different content. But the thing is, what you need to remember, especially when doing one of your first channels, you have to pick one format. Because if you don't do this, all you're going to be doing is testing content for months and finding it so hard to find actual repeatable outliers within your channel. Now, of course, it's not one shoe fits all, but in my experience, especially when it comes to the competitiveness of this space, do not launch a channel and just test so much random stuff, because A, the algorithm will have no idea who to even push your content to, and B, it's going to be so confusing for yourself when coming up with these video topics. The fastest growing channels are actually doing less, not more. And by that, I don't mean saying, oh yeah, only post 2 videos a week. I mean having a clear plan going into the niche itself, instead of setting up a channel, doing loads of random videos, nothing sticking, and then you quit. So like I just touched on, I briefly spoke about some of the pain points people have when creating their channels and what prevents them from doing it for a consistent time period. And one of the main reasons is they're starting way too big. Now this is due to a number of reasons, and I've covered a few of them here. Publishing videos without a clear viewer intent when creating the channel. Another one I literally just said a few minutes ago, splitting attention across way too many formats under one channel. And then of course, scaling production before a format is even proven. Now that last point is very key for beginners, because when I say scaling production, a lot of these gurus will say, post as many videos, all you gotta do is take action, post as many as you do. But what you need to actually do is take time to study a niche, study a format, something that you actually enjoy, that's actually working on the platform with outlier channels, and then start posting slowly, testing different titles within the same niche itself, And then if you do get success with one of the videos, doubling down and then actually uplifting your production when you have a proven outlier. One thing I will always bang on about with YouTube automation is boring consistency with feedback loops. And by this, I mean doing quite a few things. I wrote some here, having small improvements with every single video you're doing. Try to take the analogy that I state, 1% better with every single upload. And that could be as simple as trying a different hook, trying a different thumbnail color, whatever it is, slow little incremental gains with your videos. Then this point basically goes hand in hand with it, repetition over novelty. And by this I mean, say you have a channel that's working well, you're thinking, okay, cool, so if this channel's working, let me just do like 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 more. Just literally double down on what's already working for you. Then finally, having the clear viewer intent. And by this, I mean if you're setting up a channel and you have no idea who the audience is on the other side of the screen that watches your videos, you're going to end up completely confused when it comes to doing daily posts for that channel. So who is YouTube automation actually for in 2026? And this will work for you if you can actually think in systems, don't need instant wins, and want to build leverage, not short-term hype. As I can only talk from my point of view when it comes down to this business model and the learnings it's taught me, I've been doing it since 2022, had success every single year. But if I went into this mindset thinking, okay, I need a quick buck, I need it to work right now, there's no chance I would still be doing it up till now. And the thing is, if you watching, literally start today, do small steps every single day, you'll see years down the line how these skills are interchangeable. As you may have seen the other videos I posted to my channel speaking about my success with TikTok, how I've made thousands on there, got tens of millions of views, but I literally was able to utilize the skills I developed with YouTube over the years and apply it to the TikTok algorithm. So that's going to wrap up the video about how YouTube automation is working right now in 2026 and the people that will actually win from this business model in 2026. Don't wait for permission. And if after this video you're thinking, you know what, I'm going to start my first faceless channel, but you still have a number of questions, whether it's the niche ideas, video editing, how to hire freelancers, I do have a completely free Discord full of like-minded creators like yourself, whether they want to grow YouTube channels, TikTok pages. I'm in there every day answering everyone's questions, everyone's supporting each other. So if you want to be a part of this community, be sure to join it. Top link in the description. Anyway, that's going to wrap up the video. I hope you guys got a lot of value from this video. If you did, it would mean a lot to me if you can either like, comment, subscribe, engage with the video. And if you have any future ideas you want to see from me, be sure to comment them down below. But until then, I'll see you in the next one.